you've closed the Instagram acquisition.
Yeah,
Can you
excited
talk about it now? Why did you do it, and what are you going to do with it?
Well, yeah, so Instagram is great, right? I mean, they're this super talented group of engineers. They're building this amazing product. They just crossed 100 million registered users. I mean, they're killing it. And the history of how this thing came together is really interesting, right? So the way that I got to know Kevin is they started off building on top of our platform, right? And they had just a great open graph integration that made it so that you can take pictures with Instagram and you can share them to Facebook. And it's really first class, right? So sharing a picture from Instagram, it basically appears exactly the same as if you shared a photo on Facebook. So it's great. They did a really good job with that. And one of the things that I like to do is all of our big developers, I just like to reach out to them and get to know them personally, partially because I'm personally just really interested in entrepreneurship and helping other entrepreneurs, but also I just want to get to know the people who are doing great stuff on top of our platform. So I spent a lot of time with Kevin, and over the course of our discussions, we built this roadmap of all these things that we can do together. But then this tension started, which was, they were starting to get a lot of distribution from Facebook, and from them there was this question of, how much do they want to bet on just one company providing a huge amount of their distribution, right? So that became the strategic question for them. And on the flip side for us, there's this question of how much do we prioritize these things, right? So we have this list of cool things that we could do, but then there's this question of, okay, well, we can help them grow, but this might just be specific for them, but without the value accruing to us, we'll probably get to these things more slowly than ideally we would want to. So eventually I just brought up the idea to Kevin, hey, maybe we should just join and become one company, and we can do a lot of these things really quickly, and then we decided to do it. So that's basically the game plan, is we're going to execute on the features that we decided earlier. Our mission around Instagram is we think Instagram is amazing, and we want to help it grow to hundreds of millions of users. We want to help them out with whatever we can, but we have no agenda in terms of making them go onto our infrastructure or something. I mean, a lot of times companies force companies that they're integrating to do stuff like that. I think it's primarily a waste of time. We're not going to do any of that. We're going to just try to do the things that we would have done if they were an open graph partner, but now we can prioritize them more highly, and they can do a lot of them directly because they have access to our code directly.